Hello and what's up everybody, welcome back to yet another video. In this video we'll see how to expand an image with the help of Dall-E. So we are going to use a generation frame in this video. So let's see, let's say that first of all we need to select an image. I'll just upload an image over here and I'll select this image that we created and click open. So crop this image to your liking. I'll just crop it over here and now we need to edit the image. Now here you can see we have a few options like select. I can select the generation frame. I can pan this area like this. Also I can erase stuff, like I want to erase this. I don't want this option to be in here because I want to fill it. And I also have the option to add more images. I don't want to add more images. I have this image for now. And there is another option which is add generation frame. So let's say I want to generate something over here. I want to complete her head. So I'll just click over here, or maybe a little bit high. So let's select a generation frame. Here you can see we have selected the area. And I want to fill this area with something that Dall-E can help us with. So Dall-E will fill this area. I'm gonna go and give the Dall-E the information about the image. It's the moody portrait of a woman with jewelry. Okay, a woman with jewelry inspired by Lord of Rings. Okay. We are going to give the information about the image and click on generate. So Dall-E will try to generate image over here and will try to fix the image. And for example, in this area Dall-E can create the full head of this model. And also because we added jewelry, it might add something over here on the top, and I'm expecting that Dall-E will add this red and black background as well. So I'm expecting good results. So let's see what Dall-E comes up with. I'm going to pause this video and I'll show you the results. So now you can see after 1 minute we can see the results. So here's the first result we got. This is the second one. This is not quite good. The third one, it is good. I like the horns. And the fourth one is not good. The third one is good, and the first one. So I think I'm gonna go with the third one. No, let's see. The first one is also good. So whichever one of these you like, let's say we like the third one. I'm just gonna accept this. So you can see we have this image of ours, and you can see here there are a few problems. Here's a line in between, so you can later fix this in Photoshop, or you can fix this with the tool that we used before. So what we can do next is we can generate over here as well. I'm gonna click over here, and we are let's say we want to generate something over here. So again we can add something like black moody background. So you can add how many generation frames you want. You can add as many generation frames, but you know it will cost you one credit. Okay, for example, if I create one generation over here and then I go here 2, then 3, and then 4, then it will cost me 4 credits, and I will be left with 16 credits. Okay, so it will cost you credits, but you can generate as many of these generation frames you want. Let's say we want to generate this. I'm going to click on generate. So you can see we got 4 results. The first one is over here. So it is like this. Dall-E generated another image over here. If I go here, so this one is a little bit better than that. If I go into third image, it's a lot worse. And this fourth one, I really like this one. I'm gonna go with this one. I'll just accept it. Okay, so if I move the generation frame, you can see the image is getting better. Okay, so if you want, you can download this image now, but I'm gonna go, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create more of it. Okay, so I'll click on generate. So here you can see we got our results. This is the first one. Here's the second one. The second one looks good with these lighting here. The third one, it's a lot better. And here's the fourth, because it adds text. I don't like it. I like the third one better. I'll just accept it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add one over here and then one over here, and we will be good to go. So I'm gonna add it over here and generate. So now here you can see we got our results, and this is the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. Okay, so I don't like any of these, so we can just cancel as well. So this is another option. You can just cancel the stuff and you can just start generating again. Let's generate here. So we got our results here. So this is the first one, which looks actually great. The second one, there is a hand over here which I don't want. The third one here, it adds a little bit more jewelry, but there is a hand over here which I again don't like. And there's the fourth one. Fourth one is also good, but I think I like the first one better, and the fourth one is also good. So let's go with the first one, and let's accept this. Okay, so we like this image, and there is a last generation that I want. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna click generate. So here you can see we have our final generation ready as well. So this is our first image. So this is the second one, the third, and the fourth. So of course I like the third one. Third one is looking good. The first one is also looking good, but I think I'm gonna go with this third one, and I'll just accept this. So here you can see if I remove this generation frame over here, so you can see the image is a lot better than it was before. So what we can do is we can just click over here and download this image. So this is how the generation frame works. If I of course go here, I can generate more, but for now I think this is good for us, and let's meet in the next video.